How's it going, everybody? This is BeatTheBush. Today I'm going to talk about the importance of canceling all your secured cards and leaving only the unsecured credit cards if you want to improve your credit score. Before we begin, I'd like to tell you about this FM transmitter from Amir. I actually worked out a deal with them where you can actually get a 40% off coupon on Amazon. This thing, if you have an older car radio, you can transform your old car radio to have Bluetooth so that you can stream all kinds of music from your phone into your car. It also have an MP3 player where it can play music from a micro SD card or a flash drive. If you're interested in this product, I do product reviews on my other channel called BeatTheBush DIY. I'll leave a video link over here. You may not have any credit history at all, or you may find yourself with a really bad credit score. So bad from a bankruptcy or some other event that you cannot even get a secured credit card. In that case, you may have to find yourself needing to build your credit without starting off with a credit card or a secured credit card at all. You do this by getting a self-lending loan or getting a credit builder loan from your local credit union. I'll have more information in this video that I'll leave over here. Now, not all people have to exactly start off with a secured card. You might think that everybody, since they start off with no history, that they actually have to get a secured credit cards and build their credit up from there. For me, I actually got added to another person's credit card and I used this for several years before I was able to apply for my own credit card. So I actually never had to get a secured card in the first place. I just jumped right to an unsecured credit card and I got my limits increased and I went from there. However, if you started from no credit or really bad credit, maybe you improved it through a self-lending loan or a credit builder loan, then your credit score might be anywhere below 550. Now, once you get the secured credit card and you're trying to use it wisely, my recommended method is to max out this credit card. Most people would go, oh yeah, you should keep your utilization low, but this is not a good way to try to improve your credit limit. If you have a $200 secured limit credit card, if you spend it all the way up to the limit and pay it off every single month, they're gonna go, oh my gosh, you have a really high need for more credit. So they're gonna eventually approve you if you ask to get a higher limit. However, if you get a higher limit on a secured credit card, you actually have to pay more money into it because it is secured after all. So maybe going from a $200 secured credit card to $500, you have to pay another $300 in so that you can have that limit. I generally do not hear of people getting a secured credit cards above $500. Generally, the limit is around there. So if you find yourself needing more limit than that, it's probably the time for you to get an unsecured credit card. The time to apply for an unsecured credit card is probably around a credit score of 650 or above. Once you reach this score, you want to apply for an unsecured credit card like a Discover It credit card, where the thresholds for credit requirement is a bit lower. Then what you do is you're gonna have an unsecured credit card and maybe one or more secured credit cards. You try to use your unsecured credit card some more. You max out this unsecured credit card not by spending more than you have to, of course. And then while maxing out this credit card, you may want to pay off this credit card before the statement date. This is a little bit tricky and I'll explain this in a separate video I'll leave over here. Now, after maxing out this credit card without actually have to force yourself to spend more and then you pay it all off, you do this for several months in a row, they're going to look at this and then go, oh yeah, we need to increase your credit. You may even call in and ask. There's no penalty for asking, so you can just try to call in every single month if you want to. Eventually, if you started off with a $500 unsecured limit, they may increase it to $1,000, $1,500, $2,000, and this is your path to getting a better and better credit. Once you use your unsecured credit card responsibly for maybe 6 months to 1 year, you're not going to really touch your secured credit cards anymore. You may actually want to cancel out these secured credit cards even though you have maybe 1 or more years of good credit history with them, because the fact that they are on your credit report means that you used to have really bad credit. So eventually canceling out these secured credit cards is just as important as keeping a really good history with your unsecured credit cards. I hope this video helps you guys plot a good method from transitioning from secured credit cards to unsecured credit cards and hopefully improving your credit score. Don't forget to give me a like on this video, comment down below, let me know if you're in the process of transitioning from a secured to unsecured credit cards. If you're interested in supporting this channel, don't forget to check out my Audible link down in the video description below, where you can actually get a free audiobook, and if you don't like the audiobook or the service, you can actually cancel it before the trial period ends and you can still keep this free audiobook and you can still help benefit this channel. If you're into video games, I also have a 30-day free trial for Gamefly down below. It's kind of like a Netflix for video games where you can rent out a free game. You can actually try out a free game for 30 days and if you don't like the service or the game, you can cancel it and you will not owe a thing. I also have a Patreon over here and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.